Are your outdoor hobbies and way of life under threat? I'm reaching out to ask for your support on an issue that affects all law-abiding firearms owners and recreational shooters. I'm rallying alongside 25,000 other Western Australians to sign a petition calling for them to pump the brakes on the proposed firearms legislation and engage in genuine consultation with the community. Concerns about the tone and the delivery of the legislation and surrounding rhetoric has been one that veterans, serving and ex-serving members of the Defence Force view as insulting and demeaning to their reputations. What's worse is that it's the Minister for Veteran Affairs that has championed this campaign, painting law-abiding firearms owners and defence personnel as a threat to society. As someone who values responsible firearms ownership and enjoys recreational shooting, I've reviewed the proposed changes and I am deeply concerned about their impact. It seems like these changes will only make it harder for law-abiding citizens like us to obtain and maintain our firearms licences without addressing the root cause of firearms crime in Western Australia. Most firearms-related crimes here involve illegal firearms and drugs, yet the proposed legislation fails to address these issues. Instead, it unfairly burdens those of us who use firearms responsibly for farming, conservation and recreational purposes. As a dedicated advocate for the responsible firearms ownership and a passionate conservationist, I strive to protect our right to a lifestyle that respects both our heritage and the responsible use of firearms for farming, conservation and recreation. My mission is to unite like-minded Australians to ensure that our voices are heard, promoting legislation that safeguards our way of life while addressing the real issues of firearms misuse without penalising law-abiding citizens. But it's not just about our livelihoods. It's about standing up for a way of life and the values that we hold dear. We can't let divisive politics tear apart our communities and threaten our access to activities that we love, whether it's farming, fishing, or enjoying the great outdoors. That's why I'm calling on all farmers, fishermen, conservationists, and recreational shooters to unite and make our voices heard. Together, we can push back against extremism in politics and advocate for common sense solutions that respect our rights and values. Join me in supporting the Shooters, Fishers and Farmers Party, a party that stands for family values and common sense, and the preservation of our way of life. With our collective voice in Parliament, we can hold the government accountable and keep Australia growing. Let's stand together and fight for our rights and our communities and our Australia. Thank you for your support and your time.